Mm.
Hi, this is Duke Jeyaraj, and we are standing outside a famous campus, technology campus, university campus in India. Uh, my son and I are here to uh, reach out to these young students with the printed version of the gospel. Before we do that, we always look for motivation from the world and the word to continue to do what God has called us to do faithfully. And the world is talking about this whole thing of reporting rapes late. For example, Padma Lakshmi is an Indian who went to the US and grew up there, became a model, a chef. Uh, she talked about being raped by her boyfriend, if I remember right, when she was 16. And she also recently wrote a book in which she talks about her sexual encounter with Salman Rushdie when Salman Rushdie was married. Before they both got married, Padma and Salman got married. She talks about it frankly. She talks about uh, two other sexual encounters that she has with famous people. One of them was a corporate leader associated with Dell company. Uh, so much so she was confused when she got pregnant who was the father. While she talked about those encounters openly in the book, this, you know, what happened in 16, when she was 16, maybe about after 30 years later, she spoke about it. Uh, that reminds me of how believers uh, talk about Jesus. Some of them, their encounter with Jesus is a willing encounter. Uh, uh, it is a loving encounter. It is a spiritual encounter. Jesus came down to save them, but they don't talk about Jesus. They're super shy. But in the Gospels we read, Jesus said, "What I whisper in your ears, stand on the top of the roof and shout it." The Gospel is such a message that, if necessary, we can even stand on the rooftop and shout it. And that is why we're not ashamed to come outside a college campus and give out the gospel wrapped around contemporary events, the Bubbly Tract and the Dhoni Tract. And Paul also said in Romans, the book of Romans, "I am not ashamed of the gospel because it's a power of God unto salvation." So that's what we want to do now. Um, so I want to ask my son to lead us in prayer right now. So son, I will take over the video camera from him, and Dale will lead us in a brief word of prayer before we start this track distribution. Dale.
Father, thank you for this day, Father. As now we have come to this place, Father, with Pilani, Hyderabad, Father. As we are going to give tracks, help us to give the tracks, Father. Let people receive it, Father. Let them be saved through this, through the tracks they are going to receive, Father. Please, Father, let them be blessed and be saved, Father. Please, Father. Even if there are denials, help us, Father, to know that you are there with us, Father. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. In Jesus' name, amen.